Hasbulla in car. It's the fucking greatest thing. Just because it looks like, because he's. I fucking love this.
Why?
You'll see, it's just because you don't expect. You don't expect it. Like, it just comes out of nowhere. Like, look at this shit. Okay, ready? The first time I remember, this is what brought me back. This is what brought me to Hasbulla. I was watching.
What are you looking for? Are you just recording the whole time? I'm looking for this shit, dude, about what we might talk about. Damn it.
I have it right here.
Okay, that, but I was like looking at something else too. I was, for real.
She was on TikTok.
No, I'm not.
I'm kidding, I know.
Okay.
What'd you find?
Okay, so because I was like talking to Lauren or whatever, and she's like, "Why don't you like look up?" There was like that. Are you recording already?
Yeah.
Okay, that Roe versus Wade, like the case where it was about like making sure that
60s?
making sure that abortion was legal, right?
Yeah.
And so like the main person was pregnant at the time, and before the case was finalized, she gave birth. So Lauren was like, "What happened to that baby?" You know, like because that baby, like that's the reason why the case was going for, because the mom wanted an abortion but couldn't get it. So I just was reading about it. It was a long fucking story. It actually came out like 2021. So I was like, that's cool. Because the lady, the
baby came out in 2021?
The story, the baby's 40 years old now. Yeah. But it was like she just now identified herself, like, because they all called her the Roe baby, Wade, you know, Roe versus Wade or whatever. And she like, her mom just placed her for adoption. She had the mom had 3 kids, and she placed each of them for an adoption.
So she's probably like the worst, like
she was like in and out of, not the baby, but like the mom.
The
she was like having like, she slept with a lot of people. She was married for a little bit when she was 16, and she just like never gave a fuck. And she just like didn't want the kids. And then the 3rd kid, she's like, I don't even want to like give birth to them. You know, so they started this lawsuit. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, how shitty would it be for this person? And that's what she said, like, at the end. She's like, it's not like that I'm stand for, like, rights or anything like that. You know, she's like, it just sucks that, like, feeling like you've been unwanted, like, your entire life. Like, that would suck. Like, you have, like, not only is your parent, like, I don't want your ass, but it's like, let's make a huge case about it. Yeah. You know, and it's like, you know, I don't know, that would suck. Hearing, like, any of the court cases, and you know, if you hear like your mom saying like why they want to abort and shit, and it's like you're alive and now you're hearing it. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, I was just like looking it up.
I don't think it would affect me.
I don't know. That's what I was reading. And the next one was, she was telling me about a baby that fell in a well when she was like 18 months old, like in Texas. It was like 1980 something. So it was called like, it was like 1986, but she was called Baby Jessica. She's
name, Baby Jessica.
They call her that, yeah. Fell into a well in her aunt's backyard in Midland, Texas on October 14th. It said that she had to go through 15 surgeries due to her foot hanging above her during the ordeal. She lost a toe to gangrene and had to have her entire foot reconstructed. She was also left with a small diagonal scar from her hairline to the bridge of her nose. I think there was a 22 feet deep well, and she was 18 months old. I don't know. I think she was in the well for like 2 days. And they weren't able to like get her, like they weren't able to like, if they dug or like tried anywhere else, it could have collapsed onto her. But I don't know how. Eight-inch wide opening of an abandoned well while playing with other children in the backyard of her aunt's home daycare center. Well, that sucks. Like a fucking daycare center and like your own niece falls into a goddamn well. Like that's fucking unsafe as shit. Okay, that's it. I just was intrigued. Okay.
Welcome to episode 53 of Talk About Real Shit podcast. That covered 4 minutes.
That's cool.
Not even like 2 minutes.
Because the first 2 minutes was just me on my phone.
It was like 45
I
seconds.
didn't know you started. That's why.
I'm fucking Dennis, the worthless fucking human being on the left side of your screen. Next to me is
Ina, worthless human being on the right side of your screen.
Yeah.
Together, we make up a screen.
Make up for the screen. We barely fit on it. I barely fit on it. Today's episode 53, and Roe versus Wade. It's the most current news we have.
From 1970 something.
Yeah. Roe versus Wade. So that was the adoption one?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird ass fucking like, yeah, there's nothing to really talk like.
There's been nothing like, okay, like I've been like, it's been so lackluster for me. There was one thing I actually wanted to bring up. Oh, almost like an old fucking hag almost hit me the other day. There was something else I want to talk about. It was DoorDash wise. And it's, I don't fucking remember. It was something. God, I don't remember what it was. It was it was definitely a lack. Like, it was something that's like, oh, okay. Like, no one gives a shit. You
like,
know
it wasn't like anything like, because you would have remembered if it was something cool.
Yeah, it was something stupid that no one fucking cares about.
I went to my first hockey game.
You went to your first hockey game?
That was cool.
Yeah.
I had a fucking blast.
Hockey is possibly
the funnest thing to watch.
I would say the best spectator sport.
It is, dude.
Exists.
I don't ever watch a lot of sports, but like, I can already tell you. Actually, I think I would have fun watching soccer if it was like a bigger soccer thing, not just like a small local thing. I feel like that would be fun. I'm just basing it off of what I've seen and how like the fans' reaction. Football, I don't really care about the sport, and so I don't really give a shit.
Too long.
Tennis, I wouldn't care about. Like, any of that shit I wouldn't care about. Hockey, I just thought it would be cool because they like slam into each other. They can be fights, so I was like, that's cool. But it's like the environment itself. I'm like, dude, I don't even know these teams, but it was just fun to like chant with everybody else around you. You hear people just like talking shit around you. It's great.
I think hockey is definitely one of the best sports you can watch live. On TV, it's like,
I wouldn't watch on TV, but live is cool.
But live is really cool. I've been to an NBA game. It's like, I would imagine like NFL, NBA are going to be pretty similar. Soccer is different. If you're talking about soccer in the United States, I would probably not want to go.
But like in Europe?
But in Europe,
Germany or something?
Something like that. Like, you're looking at like Premier League games and stuff like that, especially if you're like super into them. Like, those people are crazy when it comes to that. So like any like, even like South American, like Hispanic teams,
right.
Things like that. But like I America would be like, again, it would be like a kind of a boring sport to watch. Right. Tennis, I would only want to go because it's like fancy. So it's like, okay, like if I'm here, I'm fucking balling.
If I'm going to be fancy, I'm doing horse races. I'm betting on that shit.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have fun at horse races. I don't know why.
Horse races,
just like
I would
betting on
imagine
some
is
shit.
Is kind of like baseball. Because baseball is like, baseball's the cruise of sports. Like a cruise of ships that we were talking about last week.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball is the cruise of sports. The reason I say that is because like, I would say that the horse racing is like the fancy, right? Like, is the fancy sport to go to because you bet on it and like you drink and all that stuff. Baseball is kind of the same thing, but it's like $2 to go to the game. Right. So it's like, just, you'll have people that look like me.
How much does it cost to go to horse races? Like, I wonder how much it costs to go to the Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby's a lot.
I'm talking about real fancy.
Kentucky Derby. Ticket.
You're like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Like, well, you got 12B.
Let's see.
Okay, let's see how much the tickets are.
I would imagine like
day at the races, Derby week.
So this is okay.
Wednesday.
Churchill Downs syndrome.
Churchill Downs syndrome, Louisville, Kentucky. I love
this website
Louisville,
just doesn't look
Kentucky.
fancy. If you go on like F1, because F1's like expensive to go to, like it's like nice stuff, but this just like dog shit. There's no way this is like their
select
legit.
A quantity.
Oh, it's not their actual website. Okay.
One ticket. Oh, that's like a cheap as shit.
Oh well. There's no way. This isn't like the actual Derby. That's just like actual. Well, like the thing is, the jockeys make a lot of money. I don't think it's like expensive to go to though.
I don't know. I thought it would be. Don't people dress in like fancy hats?
Oh, Kentucky here. The actual Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby. Okay.
It's the same Down syndrome place.
2022 Kentucky Derby, Saturday.
May 7th.
I bet you this one's gonna be like 150.
Yeah, I would imagine it's
Think
not
it's gonna be like 150. 200 maybe.
Yeah, it's not that
$83
much.
bucks.
The thing is, if you're talking about fancy tickets, like obviously there's some that are like 2,000 and stuff like that. Like that's a, but like if you're talking about the most expensive event, I think to go to is the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, the tickets are fucking.
They're insane. Like front row tickets are like 20, 30 grand.
Yeah, how can people afford that?
They're just rich. And so, actually, Super Bowl, it's a lot of company tickets. Most tickets that are sold at the Super Bowl are company given tickets.
What do you
Like
mean?
huge companies will buy tickets for their, like for
Oh,
high, like at least from what I've seen before.
dude,
Where
look, there's
do-
price ranges. 2,910.
910.
Which one's that?
Like
Which section?
I don't know, row 4. I don't know. It's fucking random.
Damn, $4,000.
But like that's just like a shit section because you can get that like if you go here. I feel like that's even closer. It's like cheaper. I don't know. That's
I
fucking.
don't know, it doesn't
ticket.
make any sense.
I don't think anyone like a lot of people give a shit. I guess, but
8 people viewed this event in the last hour.
there you go.
Obviously, people give a shit.
Who buys Super Bowl tickets?
And I'm pretty sure, like, the people that play get free tickets for, like, their
Yeah, something like
people.
that. I wanna who gets them and how. Let's see. Let's see what Boston.com says. Sure. There's not a simple answer. So it's in Atlanta. Tickets won't be available in the traditional sense.
Oh, they don't do that with the
and
Super Bowl
open
tickets.
to the general public's. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Tickets will be relatively small holders and high-end Falcons season ticket. Okay. Buyers of $45,000 personal seat license for the roughly 30 club seats. Okay. For most other folks, the best shot is to be played hospitality packages or secondary market. So buying them secondhand or like, yeah, I don't like corporations.
Whoa, they
doing-
started at $950. Damn. What I don't understand is, and this goes same with concerts, okay? Like sporting events and concerts. When there's something like a concert or a sporting event, like football, if I'm having to pay like $2,000 or like let's say $1,000, and I'm like in almost the nosebleeds, why don't I just watch it on the fucking TV?
Because it's like, because okay, if you're buying tickets for $1,000, that means like you're kind of whatever. Like you're not like balling in fucking front row. It's like probably like a diehard fan that's like, hey, my team made it to the Super Bowl. Like, when does this fucking happen? Especially if you're a Cowboys fan. Because if you're a Cowboys fan, you'll never go to a Super Bowl. Because one, you're probably a piece of shit human being. Two, your team will never make it to the Super Bowl. And I'm talking to you, Victor. But I think it's gonna be those kinds of people. So it's like you're gonna want to go to the Super Bowl. Like that's like if you're like Victor's gonna be a perfect example. If they went to the Super Bowl, I don't know how much he would pay to go to the Super Bowl. He probably would. It wouldn't even go. But like,
But why?
because you're just like a diehard fan, and Victor's like not even like he's a diehard fan for the Cowboys. But like, there's people that are like diehard fans. You know what I mean? Like super hard fans of something. The same way like someone will fucking pay a shit ton of money to go to a certain concert. Same
I don't
exact
know. I just
thing,
like
you know?
can't like justify that.
It's because you're not like a fan of something that's hardcore, and
Right.
I'm not either. I have really nothing that would be like, you know what, like that's something I would.
But
Spend a
even
lot
like
of money
certain
on.
like okay, like there's certain like artists that I really like, but I guess I'm not like a diehard fan. I mean, like I like them, but I'm like, dude, like I'll go watch you if it's like a reasonable price ticket. Even spending like $70 on a ticket, I'll go watch
Yeah.
you. Even if I had to spend $100 on a ticket and it was someone I really wanted to see, I'll go watch you. But if I'm spending $150, but I'm all the way fucking over there and all I'm seeing you is on a big ass screen anyways because
Or
you're
you
so
get trampled
tiny,
by a ton of
or I get
people,
trampled, what's the
afterward.
point? I might as well just watch it on YouTube.
But it's not the same. Let's be real. Like it's.
I
Not
would.
the same.
I wonder how much it costs to like go to like a Grammy show or something like that. Because I
God,
would go to that.
I wouldn't. You would have to pay me to go to a fucking.
I would go
Grammy
to that
show.
just to see celebrities in real life.
How much? I don't. Can you even go there if you're not even a person that goes to the Grammys? Wait, are you talking about which one? I'm thinking about the Oscars.
The Grammys are the music ones.
Yeah. How much is a
Grammy
ticket
tickets?
for the? I wouldn't go to any of those shows. Fuck those awards. Why the fuck would I go there? Grammy tickets cost thepricer.com $250. Then you're voting. Okay, hold on. They are not open to the general public, and tickets only go by Recording Academy member has invited.
Oh.
If you're in the music industry, okay, yeah. So I was like, I don't think you can go to any award show if you're a regular
Really?
person. I don't think so. How can I save money? Wait, what? If you're nominated, I would save money on the ticket.
No.
I thought like just in
I was
general.
like,
I was
I
like,
don't know.
thanks, thepricer.org for showing
Okay,
that.
Ellen show. How much are tickets to the Ellen show? It's up.
You
It's
would
up.
have
Go
to
up.
fucking
Go up. Right
kill
there,
me,
Ellen
bro.
show. Down there. See, it's like blue. How much do Grammy tickets cost? Go down. Dean said down. What you order? Okay, you're.
Oh shit. Well, you can't even. Isn't she like?
This is her last season.
Is it tremendous $0? Yeah. Normally these don't even cost anything. You just go. You have to be like just lucky to get in there, like the Jimmy Kimmel show, all those Tonight shows and stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
I would never go to one of those shows either.
I would.
I would never.
Especially when it's like, dude, this is her last season.
Yeah, no shit. I'm surprised. I don't even think. I think her last season was her last season.
Mm-mm.
She's like pure canceled.
Dude, what's up with this whole canceled thing? What is up with the cancel culture? Which I'm fine with, but it's like I think a lot of people are just
I'm
getting
not.
canceled from like.
A lot of people are getting canceled for really stupid shit. Like I get like.
But
big
what does it
things,
mean
Cosby and
canceled? You're
stuff,
just like.
Like
But
you're
canceled
like,
isn't new. People used to be like, back in the day, like, dude, you're outcasted. You're outcasted from
it's
our
just the new
village.
thing. It's just the way. Canceled is like it's just like.
But it,
Cancel culture is a fucking terrible thing in my opinion.
but like they just like, you're canceled, and people
Just
get on the
very-
bandwagon, and then you're just done. Like no one wants to see anything of them anymore.
That's what they think at least. But it's like let's be real. Like think about everyone that's been canceled. One, they can all still make money doing whatever they fucking did before. Even Cosby, let's be real. If he fucking started releasing shit, he can easily
Right.
make money. You know, like no one's gonna publicly tell it. Like he can't go to NBC and be like, I don't want to make a show about boom pops. Like he's gonna have like if he started a YouTube channel and did something private, they would probably take him off and shit like that. But like he can go on like Stack or some fucking whatever
Fiverr,
that,
you
like
know.
whatever shit like that. Like he
can make
once you're
money.
popular, you can technically always make money.
Right.
But like think about all the people that have been canceled. You know what I mean? Like technically, Chris Brown was never canceled. You know what I mean? For
Right.
what he's like the one fucking human that's like, why is he still?
R. Kelly hasn't been canceled.
Well, he's in prison.
Oh. Still?
But like he was one. Okay, like so you got R. Kelly, Bill Cosby,
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson. Technically, was he ever canceled? And he still
No.
like has a shit ton of followers on Twitter. Think about like the more recent ones. Like Kevin Hart's been canceled from the Grammys.
Why?
For like just stupid jokes that he made on Twitter fucking years ago that were like nothing that extreme. You have Ellen,
Right.
but like she still has a season and like whatever.
Right.
Chris D'Elia was a comedian,
Why did
but
he get
he's
canceled?
fucking fine. Like there was possibilities of him like talking to people, but it's the thing is the problem with cancel culture is like it's all possibilities. You know,
Right.
it's not like it's not like oh like he actually fucking did it. It's like it's a possibility that something happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like I'm trying to think of anyone else, but like Chris Brown for sure fucking beat Rihanna and like is known to beat other women perfectly fine. He's selling albums left and right? No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. That's the thing. Like they
Right.
think that all this cancel culture stuff is like actually it's like in reality no one really gives a shit. Are they still selling tickets? Are they still selling shows? Are they still fucking making money? Yes, no one gives a shit.
Right.
They're making what, maybe 10-20% less?
Right.
You know? Chick-fil-A was like hardcore canceled about
Right,
like
for the gay thing.
hey, I still fucking go there all the time. So do gays.
I don't like it because
Like, everyone
the
goes
chicken's
there.
not that great.
See, now let's say we were popular right now.
I'd be
right?
canceled.
You would be canceled.
We would have been canceled second episode in.
No, I think we're perfectly fine.
All right.
On the podcast, like for stuff that we've done on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess so.
I'm fine.
Okay.
The thing is, the only way you can get canceled is like if you accept the cancellation.
Right. And I'm not accepting. I'm not hitting agree.
Like if it's something like I get like R. Kelly,
Right.
those like Epps, like those kinds of things. I get those. Like I completely get that. but like for like things that have been said, right?
Especially if they've been said like years and years and years ago. Like people are pulling shit up where it's like, you said this 15 years ago.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
bitch,
like-
what have you said? If everyone recorded everything you said, if everything you ever posted
Yeah.
was able to be like
Oh,
rehashed.
I would be 100%.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's just
A
say I
lot of
have
people at some point or another, maybe there's a few that haven't, but at some point or another, they mentioned something, posted something that was offensive to somebody.
Oh, of course.
Not to like everybody, to somebody. So if they were like famous and like who goes through that? Like who literally who gives a shit and who has a time of day to literally go through years and years and years of posts to find one post and blow it up?
Yeah. And what is it like? And there's no benefit to you.
Right. It's like, so that what you're saying is this person said something offensive 15 years ago, but has not said anything offensive this whole last time. So why the fuck does it matter?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that whole shit's stupid. Like, if you're relatively like, Joey Diaz is like one of the most perfect examples in my opinion. Do you know who Joey Diaz
No.
is? He's a comedian. Have you seen The Longest Yard?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, he's like an older comedian. He's like the perfect example because he's still like a good person. Like, he has a really good story about it too. Like, so anything he really says is like, oh, this guy can get canceled like straight away. Like, he is like super. He's super like old school. Grew up in fucking New York, New Jersey. He's like, he's got that
Right.
mannerism of like, like, but he's like, he says any word that you can think of, like, not like he won't stop at it, right? Like, if you listen to his podcast or if he's been on a guest on a podcast and just like his comedy,
He doesn't
itself,
filter himself.
He doesn't filter himself at all, right? Like, he's been to prison, all this shit. Like, he's done all this stuff, right? And but like, he has like jokes about like gay people and like he'll say, like anything about it, right?
Mhm.
But then like as a person himself, he like he had like a story of like him being in this, like living in this neighborhood, and there was like one trans person, and like they were like a gay couple, one was trans, I don't know like which way or another, whatever, but like no one in the neighborhood were like, everyone was like, don't like talk to them, so like they're not invited here, like everyone was like dicks to them. But he's like genuinely, he's like, these people are just fucking people doing what they want. Like,
Right.
he's like, I'll say all this shit. He's like, everyone says this shit, but it's like, as long as you're actually like caring about anyone that's around you,
Right.
no matter what their decision is or who they are or what they believe in and all that stuff, it's like that, like you just like, that's what truly defines a fucking person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not what you say. I can say whatever I say, but it's like, if I genuinely am a good-hearted person and like, did it for a
Right.
joke or whatever it was and stuff like that, it's like, to me, then like, who gives a shit? You
Right.
know what I mean? Like,
Right. It's
and like the thing is, who, like, the nicest fucking person in the world,
right.
the nicest person in the world can be all like, but it's like behind the closed, Ellen, perfect example. Like,
Oh,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you can be so nice but it's like, who are you really?
Right.
Like, you might not be bad on Twitter, but you're fucking, doing whatever the fuck you are
Right.
doing. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Right.
everyone's fucking bad in some way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, everyone's good in all ways and everyone's bad. I don't know. It's just like, it's crazy.
Well, you got that like one guy that like does the huge church thing, like the guy that's like the
What's his name? The guy like bought the private jet.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's like, to other people like, oh, he's good, like he speaks to, all this shit, and it's like, dude, but like
And the thing is, like, he's been outed for so many things and he's still fucking doing. Like, there's been like, they proved that like when because he'd be like, oh, like, you have fucking testicular cancer or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll say that and they're like, oh, how do you know, and all that stuff. But they fucking do all these people, and there's someone with a microphone, like, he's being told all these things, like, hey, that person right there was like, they're all written shit. Like, they'll be like, why am I going to this mega church?
right.
Like, why am I going there? My fucking like grandpa died or something like that, and I'm like, or like, I lost my job and I don't have a home anymore,
Right.
some shit like that, whatever. You go to these mega churches and like, you tell that to them, like, to like like, why are you
Right,
here,
right,
right?
right,
So
right.
now they have all this information on all these people, so then the mega church guy is being like, they heard these transmissions go on with walkie-talkies and radio signals. I don't know, like, someone did like a huge story on them. This was like years ago. And then they'll be like, okay, like, that guy wrote, like, wearing that shit lost his house, heal him. So be like, hey, like I'm sensing right here, like fucking someone loses, you know what I mean? Like you lost your house. So like, and then it's like, oh, like God's speaking to you and all that. But it's like, no, it's just someone in a fucking intercom speaking to this fucking bozo, you know? And then like that whole interview that he had with, when he, like, why did he buy the private jet and the whole.
Why did he buy it?
Because there's too many devils on the fucking regular planes or some shit. It's absolutely
And I'm pretty sure he
absurd.
like had it as a tax write-off.
Oh yeah, like those mega church people are fucking. I think most religions are fucking hacks.
And I'm pretty sure that like it was all bought with donation money.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's the money that they made. Like that's where they get their money. Like it's all donations.
But it's crazy that like so many people go there.
Yeah.
How big
That's
are
the
those
thing.
mega
That's
churches?
the thing that I.
How big are those mega churches?
Well, there's like two. There's that one older guy.
What's
Those
that
are the
one new
most-
guy?
And then there's that newer guy. Yeah.
Like I mean, not new, but like the younger guy.
Those two guys are like the most well known, I would say.
Mm.
Most successful mega churches. The Pope.
Jeff.
I would say the Pope is one of them.
Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen, yeah,
is that
that's his name. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
That's the younger guy. Let me just go. It's probably 1 and 2. Let's be real. Yeah, this guy. So that's Joel Osteen. He wasn't the one that was like outed or whatever, but this guy's like wasn't there a story recently when the floods were happening in Houston?
He like closed the doors.
Yeah, he didn't let people in or something like that.
But look
I
at
guess
that.
it
Like
doesn't show
his,
people,
it
but-
says 43,000 people come to his every week.
Yeah, they donate. Like, yeah, Joel Osteen. What's the other
So
guy?
if everyone donated just $1, that's $43,000 a week.
Yeah.
Damn.
Think about the Mormon Church.
Because they have to give up part of their
They have-
paychecks.
That's one thing I don't remember. So when I was working at the motorcycle shop, there was that huge story of like the Mormon Church having like what was it? Money scan. I'm should put like scan. It's not stockpile, I guess. Like they had like this huge fucking amounts of money.
They do help people though. They do even help people that are not part of the church. That's like a plus, I guess. But I just don't know where the rest of it go.
Well, like because they have the missionaries that go like all around the world. Like that's all they have to pay for all that shit. You know what I mean? But like they're not taxed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing. If they can change any one fucking law.
If they tax
They have
them,
to tax fucking religious people, or like not religious people.
that's
but
why they
religions.
probably play the whole church versus state. Like you have to keep it separate.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like there was like a huge fucking thing, about it. Yeah, it was like this whole thing, like stockpiling billions of dollars, avoiding taxes on all. Like they were like, I don't know, it was something, but like yeah, nothing like came from it. Like you got all those like things about fucking the Pope, not the Pope, but like the Christian fucking diddlers and shit like
Catholic?
that. The Catholic, whatever, they're all the fucking same goddamn thing. Sorry, I said goddamn, but like, I honestly, I really don't fucking like, really, because it's just like a. Pause. Okay. I accidentally clicked the live button. I was going to my stream. Now I just tweeted that I'm going live. But I don't know. I don't. It's like because there's a lot of and not all like religious people and all that stuff, but like there's so many religious people that are like God is what makes me good.
Right.
Like not the person himself. So it's like I can fucking be a priest and diddle kids, but because I'm a believer of God, I'm fine.
That's
Like I don't
exactly
know. I just
it.
I can't.
I've noticed
I don't
though
like
a
it.
lot of things where, and it's interesting to
Cults.
me, is like people that like are like struggling with addiction, so they have to go through those like AA meetings.
Yeah.
And like one of the steps, you know, their 12-step or whatever, like one of them in the middle is like finding a greater power.
Yeah.
You know, like releasing that
Yeah.
control over to them. So that doesn't have to necessarily mean religion, but a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
And I've noticed like there's a lot of people that if they're like straight up really like struggling with their addiction and now they're like super clean, they are like super crazy when it comes to religion.
Oh yeah, like those
like they become
hardcore prisoners
they become
and stuff like that, too.
addicted to religion.
Yeah.
I feel like that just becomes their new addiction.
I think,
and it's
I think
like
that's how it
they're
is,
just
yeah.
like way intense. I'm like, why the fuck are you so intense when you're like, I don't know, it's just wild to me that I'm like there's a girl on my Facebook that she like struggled with meth for like a long time, like like her parents had to raise her kid for a little bit, and you know, she got with someone too that struggled, but they both became like sponsors and all this shit. But they are so.
Can they sponsor us?
No,
You mean like sponsor like an episode?
We can
of
pretend we're crackheads.
Oh,
like
that
G
kind of
and-
sponsor.
No, like yeah, like sponsor like that. But like they are so like, she'll post things like, oh, because of God, you know, and like proverb whatever, and it's like. That's fine. Like I'm great that you like turned your life around. That's good.
But,
I
like,
just
you're
don't
just
know
turning
like
your addiction
why.
to another thing.
Right.
It's like, you know, and like.
It's like why weren't you like this before? It wasn't God that like took you out. Like, dude, be like proud of yourself. Like you're the one that
That's
did
the
it.
thing. It's like
You're the one that
honestly,
did it. You were when people say like, oh, thank God, like when they were like, you know, went through cancer, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, dude, no, thank your goddamn doctors.
Yeah.
Like they're the
Yeah.
ones that did all this. Like your God gave you the cancer, and your God gave you the fucking addiction.
Yeah.
Because He made you the way you are.
Yeah. That's the thing. With religion, there's two kinds of fucking people. There's weak-minded people like that, because I truly believe they're weak-minded.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can't say to themselves that, hey, like, I'm the one fucking making this happen. So it's just weak-minded people. And then the other is like just fucking bullshit hacks. Because it's like, oh, I'm gonna go fucking do whatever I want, but then on Sunday
yeah.
I go to church and I'm a better human being than a fucking
Right.
atheist or an agnostic
Right.
person. Like, go fuck yourself.
It's
You go
like, dude-
fucking go to hell. That's one thing. I love the purpose of hell. If there could be anything that's, I'm probably like a Satanist, but like the only thing that's cool about the whole religious thing is hell, because a lot of people should go there.
Dude, if you actually look up satanic churches like Satanists and shit, they're actually like normal. No, I'm serious. Like
Not all of them,
not
though.
all of them, but I'm just saying like they're not as like horrible as like people make it. Like some of the stuff I'm like, oh, actually
they
like
think that there's just like a bunch of Hitlers running around. Like it's not that.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
And like some of them like they're fundamental stuff. I'm like, dude, that's like normal.
I think the one church that if you had to join any religion, what
Oh
would
god
it be?
damn it. Wiccan.
Scientology.
Is he gloop?
Tom Cruise.
Dude, come on, man.
I can go on Mission Impossible 5. I mean, like Tom Cruise. Let me be a Scientologist and let me be the villain.
But no, for real, if you had to. Scientology is fucking crazy.
I know that's
shit's
I think that's why I would do it. If I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna go
Dude, what's
in.
the one where they speak tongues?
Oh, I fucking.
What's
oh
that
my
one?
God. Our cousin sent the fucking. Oh,
Is it the one where
God
he
damn
does it to like death metal music?
No,
and
no,
then
no,
people
no,
are going
no,
crazy.
no,
You've
it's not
seen that.
one.
You've
I've
seen that though.
multiple
Yeah.
times. No, it's this fucking church, and it was like this fucking like, it was like a morbidly obese. It was like a church full of rednecks, morbidly obese rednecks. Like I am like The Rock compared to them. Like I'm fit compared to these people. All of these and like they were like doing the tongue thing, and it was the fucking funniest thing in the world. I wish I had it saved. It was so funny.
One of the
Tongues
classes
is
I
crazy.
took. One of the classes I took in my last, like when I was finishing school, was I did the study of religion because I was intrigued, and so they had us like watch. Like it was actually a pretty cool. It was a pretty cool class because he had us. Dude, he had us like watch music videos. One of them was, "Losing My Religion," that REM song, "Losing My Religion."
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And one of them was like a Madonna song that was something about a prayer. I don't know. I don't fucking know. All I know is it was pretty cool. Like he had us just watch documentaries or watch certain things that were pretty interesting. I think he was like super like against some of it, so because that's why he was like showing us certain things. But dude, one of them was like this camp that these kids go to. It was like a religion camp or whatever, and they did a lot of like the speaking in tongues stuff, and these people were fucking crazy. Like some of the kids are all like fucking breaking down and crying because they're like feeling God and shit, and I'm like, you guys are fucking nuts.
The one church that I would want to go to is the one that they they fear they replace gay with God. Like they scare the gay away. What's the gay
conversion
therapy?
Conversion.
That's the religion.
Dude, what do they do? Like, can you look it up to
What
see
do
actually
they
what
do?
happens? Because I've heard it's like super
It's
bad.
like it's not. Well, let's just be
I
real.
know it's not good, but I'm just saying. Like, I wonder if it's like what is it like torture?
What?
Gay conversion therapy. That's what it's called.
I'm gonna put my son needs gay conversion therapy. See what happens. Gay conversion therapy. Let's see.
Camp criminal mind. Oh,
I think it's so the lies and dangers of efforts. Okay, I don't want I want the real thing. I want to go like on their website because I want to see what they.
Right. Well, no, they're not gonna put any.
Conversion therapy. Glad.
Oh God.
Sexual orientation. This is like I want it to be like. See, I don't want harms. I don't want that.
Survivor of gay conversion therapy writes a book. What about that?
I just don't want to play. Okay. Banned gay conversion? Why?
For minors.
No.
Okay.
Outlove a queer Christian.
Oh, there's Rogers also featured in Pray Away, a Netflix documentary. I'm not reading this fast. I'm just kind of like skimming.
I'm skimming.
Wait. Let's see what this says.
Nah, this is too
it's
too
too
much. I want like something funny from it. Like
it's not.
It's like that's the one there. Who is that? Fucking Christians, Catholics?
I'll look it up. You know me. I'll research it. But like, because one of the things, and this isn't like a religious thing, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was traumatizing for the fact that. Did you ever watch that Paris Hilton documentary?
No.
Okay, it was actually pretty fucking interesting, because some of the shit, dude. Because you don't even like. We know that we're aware there's fucked up shit in the world. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I know there is. Yeah.
There's black sites and shit like that.
Dude, yeah. Yeah. There's
and
black
that America
people
does tortures and shit like that.
Did
That
you
we
hear
didn't
me?
know.
It's like there's something that you would do too. Anyways, she did this thing because she kept getting like she wanted to like go to like hang out with friends and go to parties. She was like younger, like teenager, and her parents were just like scared of her doing that. And like one day, she says that she woke up like she heard two people busting into her room, and they start taking her away, and her parents are there, and they don't say shit to her. She's like screaming like, help me, mom, you know, and like no one's saying anything to her. They take her in a van to this fucking camp, and you like really don't have a lot of contact to the outside world, and you're having to do like, I don't know, she said it was just fucking not like they're torturing you or anything. Yeah. She's like, but she's like, it was such a traumatic experience. She's like, that I still struggle falling asleep at night because I have nightmares of someone like taking me while I'm sleeping.
No, she's just a bitch.
And she's actually fucking smart.
No, I was kidding.
No.
I was just like, it was a joke.
Oh.
Like, it's like, oh, why are you, like, you just got kidnapped when you were a child in front of your parents. It's not that big of a deal.
Right, God. You're fucking rich. You got money.
I would love to. See, that's why I'm fat, because I can't get kidnapped. Try to kidnap me, bitch. You're going to need fucking multiple semis to pull me. But yeah, like, religion's cool. But yeah, I would do, I was going to say socialism.
What's the
Scientology,
the tongue
the gay conversion therapy. What's another good religion? What's the one, like, what's the one with, like, is that tongue, like the Exorcist people, or is that just Christians?
I don't know. Catholic, maybe?
Maybe Catholic.
I'd want to go to the satanic one just to see.
Satanic, yeah.
I want to go to Wiccan, like witches shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the ones, because like Christian's too boring.
That's boring.
Jew is boring. Like, it's whatever. I want to go crazy.
Okay, hear me out. I want to go down south to a Baptist church where it's
Baptist
like 99.9% all black. I want to be the only one. But where it's like cool as shit, where they're like doing their singing and
that's another
like
one.
that's what I want to do and see, just because I feel like it would be quite entertaining.
You said south, yeah, that's Baptist. What's the other one in the south that's like opposite of that? Methodist? Is it Methodist?
I don't know if it's. I know it's Methodist, but I don't know if they're like opposite.
Because I would imagine they smoke meth in there. I'm pretty sure some of them do.
Oh yeah, Methodist, of course. They put the meth in it.
Is it? I don't remember what they are, but like they're like anti-gay and they're anti like a lot of things, like anti-black, anti anything that's not, you know, it's a Nazi group. Right. Nazism is a religion.
Oh yeah, that those skinheads.
Is that a religion? That's a cult.
That's a cult.
It's a cult. It's a religion. There's a difference. One you don't pay taxes on.
Right.
Like at least Nazis pay taxes.
Right. So like who's worse? I would like to go in a mega church just to see.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Just to see.
Mega church would be cool. I would love the tongue one. Okay, I love the Borat when Borat goes to the
Oh,
tongue.
right?
That's so good. Like that's
It's
what I would
good.
love to do. I would love to.
Those
do that.
people are when
They're
they're doing
normal.
like their
Like, and then like fucking.
we fucking need to go and videotape
I would
it.
love to. I would.
Do
love
they have one here? First of all, find out what that religion is and see if there's a church here and see if they allow public, just general public, or if you have to like be some sort of members.
That's
because
definitely an
we are
episode.
going.
Glossophilia? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the actual word. What religion speaks tongues?
And speaking tongues. Pentecostal. That's what it is.
That's what it really is.
Yeah.
That?
Pentecostal.
See, I hate these. If you're gonna be a fucking religious person, do an old school one. Like Jesus wasn't around in 1905. Why is this like brand new church so popular? Some fucking random like that's why I hate Mormonism. That's why I hate the fucking Pentecostal Scientology. It's like if you're gonna be religious, believe in the one man himself, God,
Right.
and Jesus Christ himself. He wasn't around in 1905. I don't
Nope.
see Jesus Christ running around in fucking Europe during World War I, fucking doing
Speaking
shit.
in tongues.
I didn't see that
Well,
shit
it's actually the
happening.
language of the angels, but okay.
It's fucking language of the devil. Let's be real. Okay, Oh my God, there is no. Yes, there is. Mountain West
Pentecostal church.
Treasure Valley.
Pen-
There's a good amount. We got to go to one.
Okay.
Fountain of Life. There's that Life Church. I think that's a mega church. Have you know the one on Eagle Road?
Yeah, what is that one?
I want to say it's like a Russian
Put Life.
religion.
Put Life Church and let's see. Life Church.
I've been on their
Boise?
website before because I was like, what is that?
Boise?
Yeah,
Life
it's-
Church right there on Commercial Street?
I want to go on their actual website. I think
yeah,
it's
we
this.
will.
Pre-decide. What if you want to become the person before you make it? Click buy. Is this not?
Go to the pick one of that's our location. It might have like a website. Is that ours?
Yeah, this is the one on
Commercial Street? Just go on the next and go on their website.
Where's that? I'm trying to find. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Let's see what their like local.
Yeah, this is the
okay.
one. This is the
okay,
one.
okay,
Yeah, this is
okay,
the one.
okay.
Life Church.
New here.
This is such this is like one of those like.
That looks cool as shit.
but
This looks cool as shit. Go to New here. Go to up
See,
there.
this is the.
I
okay,
shouldn't go.
The one. Okay.
I'm
Honestly,
not going.
the tongue church. Any of those crazy churches, you should definitely not go because I feel like you'd be like, oh my God, I'm actually speaking tongue. You would get converted.
Oh,
you would
yeah,
become
easily.
Tom Cruise.
That would be.
You already have
mission.
the teeth, the middle, not the middle of the teeth. God gave you that gift.
I'm Tom fucking Cruise. Go to New here.
This is so like, hey, New Year, fucking give us money.
New here, new you.
That just looks like fucking.
He
what's
looks
his
like
name?
Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen. Anything with this, like that kind of thing, is scary. Like,
that's
I'm
scary.
sorry. Like, if you're like, let me tell you. So, I went to a WWE thing here in Boise once.
We should go to midget wrestling. That's the next thing.
I think that's a thing.
It's in Star, Idaho, in a bar. We were at a bar yesterday, and they talked about there's midget wrestling. So.
All right, we're 100% going to that. Okay.
Fuck yeah, we are.
I lived in Twin at the time with our cousin and my friend Fernie, and Fern's a big wrestler. Like, not like he doesn't like follow it like all the time, but like he was like, hey, they're coming to fucking Boise. Like, we all used to like wrestling. Let's fucking do it. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. Super cheap tickets. Drive to Boise, go right. And there's this fucking wrestler. His name's like I forgot what his name is, but he let me just put glorious wrestler. Hold on, just so you can get a sense of who this guy is. But was it Bobby? Oh yeah, Bobby Roode. Yeah, okay. So Bobby Roode. So this guy, I don't even fucking know. So it's this guy,
God.
right? It's this guy,
Yeah.
Bobby Roode. So that's
He's freaking cool.
okay. And his song goes glorious, dun, like it says something, but it's like like it's like uplifting. It sounds kind of religious, but it's just like glorious.
I know what song you're talking about.
I don't think it's like only his song. I don't think it's an actual song.
Isn't there that goes? I've heard that where it just goes glorious.
Glorious WWE. Like, I'll have you listen to it real quick. It says, okay, put these headphones on. You don't have to like put them on, but okay. Oops. Oh my God. Oh, okay.
No.
It's like an. But that's the song, okay? So, okay, that's...
People were going like this. Like
No. This is worse, okay? So that's what's happening. And he's, like, in this fucking, like, trench coat looking thing, right? And this guy, just this one guy, not a kid. Like, if it was a kid, it's like, fine. Like, I get it. Like, I was a huge fan of Eddie Guerrero back in the day, rest in peace, and all this shit. Like, I was like, you know, you're a kid. You're a fan of something. You don't fucking know anything. This guy's, like, 40 years old, right?
Damn.
And he, like, and he stands up. And we see, like, it's like a thing that, like if you see like a shooter, you everything just goes out of focus except that one thing, right? Like you focus on that one thing that's like, wow, what is happening right now?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like Jesus Christ himself is coming up,
right.
And he's the only one like there's obviously people standing in the stadium, you know. I think where was it at? It was the Taco Bell Arena, like the basketball, it's not the CenturyLink or whatever it's called, Extra Mile Arena. That's what it's called, and he's like the only one doing this in the whole arena. Like there's like maybe 6,000, 7,000 people, maybe more. And he's like this to like, you know, he's like glorious. Because that's the thing that he does. He's like glorious, you know. And he's doing it. And like, we're just like, it was like a fun moment, right? It was like, you know, this is goofy. Like there's this guy next to us that's like, definitely wanted to shoot up a school when he was a kid, but he couldn't.
Oh, he was next to you guys?
No, this guy was like further away. That was the more embarrassing thing. But there was like these people. There were very questionable people around us. Like it was like a group of people that you're like,
they might kill us all.
This is not good. Like if you say one bad thing about something that they love, you will be dead or raped. One of the two.
Right.
But this guy, like and like everything just blew, and like everything was fun. Like we're all making fun of it. Like I'm screaming, like going crazy because I'm just being stupid. But when that happened, I was like, oh, like this is a problem. Like I don't like being here because it was just like that's the guy I want to interview. You know, like dude, what is this backstory of this life? Right. This guy's life.
Why is this guy so into someone like this?
And it's like it's not even a good like. I get it if it's like fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson or like RVD, like one of these big fucking
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Bobby fucking Roode. Like who the fuck is this guy?
Fuck if I know, dude. I've never even heard of this guy. Is he like? It's not. Oh, it's WWE.
Yes.
Oh, it's like legit. He's like legit. Okay.
This was WWE. Yeah.
Okay. But it was like a legit.
But it wasn't like a televised WWE. Okay. It was like one of those like road tours.
So he's like a
he's an actual wrestler. Like I think he's a B-lister in the WWE. I don't know, but like, you know, and then one more thing. I know we're off topic now. When we were there, the main fight was between like a Russian dude and a Chinese dude or something, like a Japanese dude or something like that. The fucking I forgot how it went, but this is how fucking retarded this crowd was. You know when like because people are like blatant racist here. You know when like if you're like the Olympics for example, it's like country versus country, right, and you'll be like USA, which is like fine. Like you take pride in your country, you want your country to win. They started chanting USA for when the Russian guy started coming out for the Chinese guy. Because the Japanese guy, sorry. The Japanese guy's like, there's a heel and there's a good guy in wrestling. That's how it is. Like, right. Like they make the story that this guy's a bad guy in the wrestling world and this guy's a good guy, right? So the Japanese guy, he's like a kind of a popular, right? He's like almost an A-lister wrestling in today's terms. And he like comes, everyone's cheering for him because people like this guy. But then the Russian dude comes out and he's a heel. He's just generally heel. People just generally don't like him, but he's a popular wrestler. But like the WWE makes him not like this guy. He's just a piece, like whatever. And they start chanting, not like, oh, like you suck or something like that. Like they start chanting USA. It's like, who the fuck are you cheering for? Because the guy's straight, like the Japanese guy's like more Japanese and this guy is Russian. You know what I mean? Like this guy doesn't know English. Like he's straight Japanese. And it's like, do you remember what we did to Japan in 1944? I do. I'm sure a lot of them do too. And like they're cheering for this fucking. I don't even think he was Russian. I think he was like Ukrainian or something.
Jesus
like this
Christ.
Is like when that started happening, I was like, this is.
Where was Borat?
A studio of blatant fucking or a stadium full of blatant retards.
Where was Borat? He would have been able to like that would have been that's something I would see on his. That's something I would see on his.
I have some like record, like I'm sure our cousin has some recordings of like me screaming to the death of me like for this stuff and all that stuff. But holy shit, that was like that. And then going back to it, those are the kinds of people Like him, that Glorious guy. Like,
we need to interview.
What's the Joel Olstein? Is that his name?
Mhm.
If Joel Olstein came up to you and said, like, hey, you want to be my friend?
Fuck yeah.
He's a believer of Christ.
Right.
Immediately.
Oh yeah.
He's like his secondhand man.
Oh yeah, he's like the new Joel Osteen.
Yeah, he's Bull Olstein. Bull Cut Olstein. But yeah, that's okay. That's.
We should look up midget wrestling real quick since we're on this wrestling topic. Near me.
I don't think it's a publicly like thing.
It is, dude.
Okay, I guess there's a whole.
There
fucking
is extreme midget wrestling, dude. It's a legit shit,
I guess
dude.
I've seen that. I guess I've seen this.
The baddest little show on earth. Look at that shit.
That is okay. That is pretty cool. Okay,
Where's that at?
Where do they go? I have seen this on like I guess
Florida,
Of course.
North Carolina, Ohio, Illinois.
Oh, I thought this was Mountain Home.
God damn it. Okay, is there anything like near me, like the? But dude,
Tour dates. Let's see the wrestlers. Yeah, I've seen this like on Instagram. Boombox. Steve. He kind of does look like Steve-O.
he does.
What the
dude,
fuck?
he looks like a short
Holy
version.
shit, he's like Steve-O. Rosteroo, Pinky, Outlaw, Octagon Cinto, Mini Fusion, Mini Durango Kid, Lumberjack, Lil Pecker,
That's fucking.
Lil D, King Midget, Rampage.
Oh,
Wait, did they
rest in
pass away?
peace, those two did.
Oh shit. Well, rest in peace, Mike Hawk. Mike Hawk. You get it? Mike Hawk. God, rest in
Midgets
fucking peace.
are fucking great, dude. If we don't, I need to find a midget friend.
And you know what's sad about this?
Mm.
Like, let's say this guy King Midget started like that's his Twitter handle, right? Because he's like that's his public. I'm guarantee he has a Twitter page.
Right.
How many comments do you think this guy fucking gets by these fucking blatant retards that are like, that's offensive to use the word midget?
Oh, right.
How much do you think he gets?
right.
He probably gets like I don't know how much Twitter followers he has, but he at least gets one a day if he has like a.
Oh yeah,
good
I
following.
bet.
They're like, hey, you can't use the word midget.
It's gonna offend little people. It's like, bitch, I am a little person.
Fucking it. Oh god, that's the thing. Like that's cancel culture.
I would
for you.
rather be called a midget than a little person.
I know, me too.
Like, hey, little person,
Yeah, me too.
call me a patulak.
Patulak.
That's what you call that.
I know. It's
I
just a good
fucking
word.
love that.
I
Patulak.
love our fucking language.
Patulak. It just sounds so cute, right?
It does.
Oh, my little patulak. Dude, that's cute as fuck. Let's find midget wrestling near. Do you think it's on Groupon? Midget wrestling
think
near
so.
me. Near me.
Oh, here. There's this one.
Boise.
Boise.
ED.
Boise. Hold on. That's EDW. That was the people. That was them.
Wait, July. Oh,
This is
damn it! That
2021.
was last
So
year.
it happened here. It did happen here.
God.
So we
damn
do
it.
get cool because I was gonna say like Boise never gets cool
Dude,
events.
we get cool shit.
We get nothing, but hey, we do.
Dude, VIP package $40. Go down. Let's see what the VIP package stands. Guaranteed, but not numbered or reserved. First row seating. VIP tickets. Privilege to meet and greet the wrestlers after the show. This is a body slamming activity, midget style. The world's smallest wrestlers are competing for the title, midget versus dwarves, in an all-out pro wrestling war. Extreme Dwarfinators Wrestling will shock and delight you. We are the baddest little show on earth. Don't miss this epic event. Dude,
Hell yeah.
are they gonna come again?
I don't know. Extreme Midget Wrestling comes to Idaho. Damn.
Can you put midget wrestling 2022?
Oh wait, 2. Hold on. Oh, that was 2 years
God
ago.
Damn it!
Fuck, man. It was even cheaper.
Though it's at the door initially.
Well, I know, $20 though.
$25.
Wasn't it?
It was the same, but
Wasn't
like,
it 30? Oh, general admission was
Yeah.
okay. Dang.
can you do
Let's
like
see
20
Let's see this. 2021. I don't know because that was their tour. You saw the tour.
Yeah. Damn.
But it's like okay, like you see, like they ain't going
Wait,
to fucking.
Extreme Midget Wrestling Federation. Where's that at? March 5th, 2022. Where at?
Turner. That's not a place here.
Oh,
Yeah, this is definitely not a place. Yeah, it's Milwaukee.
God damn it.
But like you could see, they ain't going to fucking places that are like Seattle,
No,
Portland.
No.
You know,
Right.
where like Antifa exists. They're not going there because those are the people that will fucking cancel them.
Dude, yeah, we should do midget wrestling. Not like us. Like, we should go watch it.
We take their jobs.
Is there a beast wrestling?
I'm gonna take their jobs.
Is there obese wrestling? Like 600
Beast?
obese, like
Oh,
600
beast
pound
wrestling?
life wrestling sumo. I guess that'd be sumo.
Obese wrestling? I don't. No. Sumo wrestling.
Damn.
Dang.
But we should see the fact that they had a show in 2020 and 2021. Oh yeah, you said that they're not gonna have anything here.
Yeah, because that's to book a show.
Wait.
TARS podcast presents
Midget wrestling.
That would be sick, but we'd have to.
How much does it cost? How much does it cost? Let's go see.
You gotta book the vet. This is like easily hundreds of thousands of dollars.
For real?
Tens of thousands for sure. Like.
How much does it cost?
One, they wouldn't even look at it like, oh, what's your website? Oh, you get 0 viewers. Like, you know. We don't have a venue. Like, we would have to rent them out. We would have to ask a venue to rent. Like.
Okay, so we get a venue.
You know how much that costs? It's not gonna happen.
Is it supposed to be a big venue?
I would say like a decent
Probably not
sized
big.
one.
Like, look, dude, they can do it in like a fucking daycare.
There's no way we can do that.
Fine.
One thing that we can do though is we can find a low. I wouldn't say this, but we can find like a very low tier local fighter that does some bullshit local fighting, and try to sponsor them.
To do what?
To help them like tour and shit. Like I'm talking about like very low level.
Why the fuck would I sponsor somebody? With what? Chavape?
Like give them $20.
To what? Go to tour where? To fight who?
Whatever is locally done around
I just
here.
want to do some jackass shit. I literally want to have a little midget that's like my best friend, and then I want to do this. Picture this. Hear me out. Because you can find people that are midgets that are cool. Like that one talk show person that's like the blonde girl that was with 50 Cent that you hate.
Oh, fucking Chelsea Handler.
But she had her little midget.
Yeah, and she's fucking fighting for world peace now.
Anyways, but imagine having a little midget and you put him in a stroller.
Before?
Chewy.
Yeah. He's a Mexican midget too.
You put a midget in a stroller. Hear me out. And smoke's coming out of it. And someone will stop and be like, dude, what's happening? And then they're like, they see a cigarette. They're like, dude, what the hell? And then it's just like an adult ass person in a little bonnet.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the subject. Hasbulla. Do you fucking know who Hasbulla is?
No.
He's the greatest fighter in the world. Hasbulla is the greatest fucking thing that has ever happened.
Hasbulla?
Has motherfucking Bulla.
Is that the little Russian guy that like fight? The little,
This guy.
yes.
You know who Hasbulla is, right?
Yeah, dude, he looks like a little kid though.
I thought
But
he
he's not
was
a little kid.
I just found this out.
I
like,
thought he was
last
a little
week.
kid too.
He's 18 years old.
I realized that
Yeah.
a little bit ago, like I think a few days ago when I saw something about him like smoking or some shit. He was doing some drink. I don't know what he was doing. But like but he doesn't look like a midget. Like he looks like a little fucking kid.
Yeah, it's like another kind of disease or whatever.
How shitty is that? How shitty is that you're just gonna be that little? Like you can't
But
even
that's
get
the thing.
pussy.
They make their fucking like his brothers and stuff like that, and like his like family and shit like that, and him. They made like that's the thing. That's what I love about a lot of people that do have like that one fucking guy that's from like I don't know if he's Bosnian or Serbian or whatever, but he has no arms or legs. He's like a motivational speaker.
Okay.
No arms, no legs, motivational speaker. He's like Australian. It's this guy, but he's like
okay.
Nick Vujicic.
Okay.
You know this guy? Have you seen this guy? This guy is such a fucking inspiration. Like he's like a huge he's Australian, but he's like kind of like us.
Right.
But he has no, and he does everything. Like he's a huge motivational speaker. There's that one coach. He's like a high school coach, and he's on a wheelchair, no arms or no legs, similar to like what he has. And he was like presented an award at like the ESPYs for like the ESPN awards, like sports awards for like whatever. But like because he's like so motivational to his football team. Like he coaches a high school like a successful high school footballer, but like he has nothing.
Right.
And it's just like you take what you have and you fucking make it a thing, and that's what Hasbulla is. Hasbulla is the fucking goat. This guy's a legend.
Dude, I did not even know he was
I love my favorite videos of him is when he's fucking just standing in the seat of a car and it's going fast.
I've never seen those.
That's my favorite one. Hasbulla in car. It's the fucking greatest thing. Just because it looks like, because he's... I fucking love this.
Why?
You'll see, it's just because you don't expect it. Like, it just comes out of nowhere. Like, look at this shit. Okay, ready? The first time I remember, this is what brought me back. This is what brought me to Hasbulla. I was watching this. It's so amazing watching shit. They're just driving fast, passing cars and shit, right? And then I don't know.
So people are just like watching and probably think it's a little ass kid.
Yeah, it's just I thought he was a little kid, like fucking Russia, of course. But it's like
He's
you're a
so
fucking
cute,
gangster,
dude.
bro. You're a fucking thug. Like that is the coolest fucking. I love this guy. And then he just punches fucking UFC fighters in the face and shit.
Dude, how come he just became like really like popular?
The UFC, all the way, because there's so many people like on the UFC right now with like all this shit going on and like all this stuff.
Wait, he became famous because of UFC?
Like not because the UFC, but like, so you had fucking God, I love that video so much. It's fucking beautiful, but it's just so good. But Nurmagomedov, what's his name? Nurmagomedov, the guy who fought fucking he retired. What's his name?
McGregor?
No, he fought McGregor and he beat his ass. I always forget his name. Khabib. So like this guy is from the same place where Hasbulla is from. I think they're like, I don't think they're relatives. Maybe they are. I don't know, like cousins or something, right? But they're from.
Oh, look at his name, Khabib Abdulmagovich Whoa, that's like really hard to say.
Abdulmagovich Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov. I always forget how to say it. It's not that. I'm butchering the fuck out of it. But he shit on McGregor, right, like years ago. And then his dad died and he retired. He was like, my dad was like a big push for me to do this, since this guy's a fucking badass. He's a fucking badass, right? And they're like from the same place and all this stuff. So like it kind of put it's Russia, but it's not Russia where he's from. It's like a certain Dagestan. So like it's like from the Soviet Union,
right.
But Dagestan is where they're from. Kind of put them on the map and like all this shit, and that kind of what sparked it. But like the UFC just had like a huge, like, I would say recently, like, you know, McGregor really put it on the map, like hardcore Ronda Rousey or whatever, like during that time, it like really boosted the UFC up, and like now it's like such a big thing, right? And it's gotten bigger and bigger and all this shit. And yeah, I like that's like he's a big. That's why people know him, is because of the UFC.
Okay.
Like it's like he like just like he'll like post pictures with UFC fight because he's like the best fighter in the world. But like he'll post pictures like UFC fighters and like he'll punch him in the face and run off. It's fucking amazing. Shit. But like yeah, that's kind of.
They know he's 18, right?
Yeah, like like they all know. Right. I just didn't know because I never like really like even like searched him up or anything. I was like, oh, let me search up Hasbulla once. I was like, oh shit, he's like older.
That's just like Andy Milonakis. I didn't know he was like a 40-year-old man. I thought it was like I thought he was just like a little kid doing a show, and then I found out he was like an older.
And like even to this day, he still looks relatively young.
Look him up.
I think at least.
I think he does too.
Let's see. Let's put 2022. Because he does like fucking TikToks and shit right now, I believe. This is recent. This is when. But like, how old is he now?
I don't know.
He's got to be fucking in his.
He's like in his 40s or some shit.
He's 46 years old.
His net worth is $2 million.
That's probably accurate, but who knows?
What is his condition? Go on it. What is it says on there? What is Andy Milonakis' condition?
Growth hormone deficiency causing interference and voice of an
Go
adolescent.
into Hasbulla and see what his condition is.
Yeah, because he has the like a similar last name, but I think like I don't. Maybe they're not related, but yeah. This believed to have a form of dwarfism. Yeah, there's not like it's like a known thing because there's like the other guy from Dagestan that has the same condition, and like they like are gonna fight each other or whatever like that. But what's it called?
Oh, so he's like
This guy Abdu Razik. That has like the same the condition, all that stuff. There's like there's a thing that they wrote that like it's like a certain thing of what he has, but yeah. Hasbulla.
crazy shit.
He's a living legend. Fucking. I fucking love
He's so cute with his little cap.
and his fucking voice and shit. I love it. It's God, fucking legend, really. Hasbulla's a fucking legend.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, we should definitely go to that tongue church
Yep.
and midget wrestling.
Pentecostal. Yeah, you looked it up to see which one. That one, Pentecostal Church. Which one? Mountain West Pentecostal Treasure
I would
Valley
say
or
so, yeah.
Crossroads?
That's the closest one.
Mountain West. Go on their website right there. It says
Crossroad Fellowship. That doesn't sound like it would be that. This one. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay, let's do this from here. Place to become.
Sundays
Become
11.
what? You know what I mean? Like it's so open ended. A place to become a rapist. A place to become a terrorist. A place to become a racist. A place to become a good person. A place like what?
Anything. You could become anything there. Home. Plan a visit. I have decided.
Give.
Give online. Amen.
Thou
shalt
shalt
also decree a
I
thing.
love this language. And it shall be established,
Be established
unto
unto thee, and the light shall sense upon thy ways.
job.
Upon the authority of your word I have given, and it shall be given unto me, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am a tither. I bring my tithe today unto your storehouse. Therefore the enemy is rebuked, the curse is broken. I live under an open heaven. You pour out upon me such a blessing that there's not enough room to receive it. We receive jobs and better jobs, raises and bonuses, benefits and settlements, sales and commissions, estates and inheritances, interest and income, rebate and returns, checks in the mail, gifts and surprises, bills paid off, debts demolished, royalties received. Expenses decrease, blessings and increase. My whole family saved and walking with God, perfect health and abundance. These are not even fucking full sentences, first of all.
That's
to
how they
walk in
speak.
divine favor and blessing, I am blessed going in and I am blessed going out. All that I do will prosper in Jesus' name. Amen.
Give online. Donate.
$9 billion
Christmas for Christ.
every month.
Oh, okay. I plan a visit. I fucking scared to it. We will not always be at... What?
We will not always be at this occasion. Our vision is to reach and impact the lives of many people in the Treasure Valley. We are not small, for small is a
It's
mindset.
couple. It's a wife and husband. You know this shit's fucking rigged
Oh,
to
fuck yeah.
shit.
While we are here, we will see the future, speak about the future, believe in the future, and plan for the future while rejoicing in its present moment. How long is my service? Our service typically run from 60 to 90 minutes.
Oof.
What should I wear? You should wear whatever makes you feel comfortable, dude.
I'm gonna become... Oh.
You should dress up like Henrietta.
Oh, yes. That's a great idea.
I'll do your makeup.
Henrietta.
Somewhere new. We know showing up somewhere new can be intimidating, and feeling out of place can be even worse. At MWPC, you will see some dressed casually, some in their Sunday best, and some in their work clothes.
And some as, what the fuck is that?
Some at.
At least they're accepting. You know what? I like these people.
Go to receive. Receive what?
I was like, what about my kids? Oh, we'll gladly take your kids. We have a couple of priests that know really good locations.
We are very hands-on. Not I've decided.
Oh, wait, which one are we? Receive?
Receive.
Would you like to
receive a home Bible study? If you are in the Treasure Valley, fill out the form and have a Bible taught to you in the comfort of your home. Would you like to receive
scriptures from Genesis to Revelation? Bible basics to help you read and apply scriptures to your life, how to develop a prayer life, learn to pray effectively, discover God's purpose of your life in the way of success, how to live an overcoming life and victorious family living. Nah.
Go to I have decided.
I've decided. I think this is good. Are you ready to take a step of
faith? It goes, are you ready to take a step of faith? Join a Bible study or a small group. We should get baptized. Ready to be baptized?
That's like the water thing, right?
But like bring a fucking, someone said, get baptized, but put in like bath bombs or Alka-Seltzer in your pockets. When they put you in, it starts fizzing in the water.
Like, that's when they start speaking, and you start speaking tongue like hard. You get fucking, I have them here.
The blood capsules.
And you start fucking bleeding. You're like, going all crazy and shit.
Oh, you cured him of his diabetes.
So you gave me diabetes. I
then
like this.
You have decided.
Okay.
We've decided.
Can we just go there?
I guess we just go.
But they say they're not always there.
I guess we're going to knock. We can't wait to see you. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold! All things are become new.
What?
Corinthians 5:17. About us.
We believe Mountain West is a Bible-based church based on Scripture. We believe the following about the Bible. This is just like I want to see them. Like I want to fucking. Do they speak tongue? I'm gonna fucking message them.
Do you speak tongue?
That's literally what I'm messaging them right now.
No, you're not.
No, I really am. Where the fuck? Why is it?
They're not gonna let you.
Do I show? Oh, right here. What? Oh, want to know more? Yes.
Are you really going to?
Yeah, I'll put my real name on there. Let's do TARS podcast.
Oh my god.
No, I'll do my email because
Are you gonna really put
I'm
your
not
phone?
putting my
Put
phone
dad's.
Number. No,
put dad's phone number. I am interested.
No, I believe I have been.
have been taken
over by the devil himself.
I believe have been taken over by the devil himself, by deviled eggs.
Devil himself. Because you know what? We're gonna get this response and get it by next week for the next week's podcast.
I believe I've been taken over by the devil himself.
I cannot stop eating McDonald's.
Stop. They're gonna know it's a joke.
No,
dude.
I'm being serious. I'm not. This is like the first part is fake. This part is legit. This like you guys can leave now. This is just a private thing that I need from God and Taco Bell.
You write better sentences than they do.
And it's
affecting my life.
Affecting my family life. I keep having to lie from my wife where I've been. I say I'm cheating. I tell her I am cheating on her, but she doesn't believe me. So please help me, God.
God is supposed to be capitalized.
So please help me, God damn it. So please help me, God.
It's hard not to say damn it after God.
It is hard.
Right?
It is hard.
Right?
I am in pain.
You can ask him about the tongues. That's
Yeah.
what you're writing. To ask him about the fucking
but
tongues.
they're going to think it's sus if I ask about the tongues.
And they're not going to think this is?
Also,
P.S.
I speak.
No, you don't speak.
I say random things throughout the day.
Okay.
Also,
I make weird noise.
I say random things throughout the day. I want to. Words that sound like Hasbulla. I'll just leave it at that.
But you know what? You should put a phone number, a fake one if you have to, because if you don't put it, they're gonna know that you're joking. You don't want to be contacted. Put in a random ass phone number, dude.
I'll put. So I'll block this out. I'll put my my business phone number.
You have a business phone number?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it again? Where's that vest? Oh wait, hold on. I have 1,000 business cards sitting here.
Binning. Hashtag binning.
Oh, that's not it. Okay.
Like 911.
Okay.
You should do 0666. That used to be my old phone number.
Oh yeah, that used to be.
Yeah. It was like 410. Wait. 480. Or wait.
I think it was 480.
490. What was the ones that, like, what did our phone number start with? Because it was like 0666.
I had, what was mine? It was, fuck. I used
I don't
to know
remember.
mine. Like,
It's not 358 because that's it now.
No, that's it right now.
293. 066. No, I never had a 293. I don't know, but I just remember it was 666 at the end.
Okay, and then
Send message.
Okay. All right.
That's it. Then that
So
way on the
we'll,
next podcast we'll be able to see if they replied, if they're a good ass church or not.
2 weeks from now.
They're gonna get knocking. You're gonna get knocked on the door.
2 weeks from now, I'm like a hardcore Pentecostal.
Most of our things are just spoken in tongues. Our podcast.
if they reply like, oh, I thought you guys were like a coastal church, like in Puerto Rico or something, and wanted to take a vacation. Gets Pentecostal.
Yeah, right.
All right, we'll see. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we won't know unless we try. It'd be fun to interview one of them for a podcast.
I'm good.
Get an undercover boss style. Get the backstage access.
It'd be cool. We'll see what happens.
If we just like went and interviewed every single church.
There, like, are there people that go church hunting?
Yeah.
Like they want to find their religion.
Yeah. They go to different
Like,
churches.
they go to Buddhists.
Yeah.
What's a cool, like, one more thing before
Coolest churches.
Coolest religion.
They said you don't know how to spell.
I go fast and I fuck up. It's my typing speed. List of religions.
What are some cool religions? It says on there, like, people also ask. Like,
this one. Oh, this one. I just hate how like this looks though, because it's this website. Okay.
All right.
Druze.
Druze, a spin-off of shit.
Shite.
Shite.
I think it's shite.
Shiitake?
Shiitake. I don't know. How do you say that? Sheet? I think it's sheet.
Okay.
Because yeah. Nieco napravimo onaj smijat od onaj taj, na to oni znaš, ili onaj boom boom.
Darius.
Did you know there's a Bosnian church here?
No, there's not. Fuck. Serious? Why the hell are we not going to that?
Bosnian Islam Center.
Oh.
Yeah, this one. Well, that's what we are.
We're not Islamic.
Well, we're not, but that's what Bosnians
Bosniaks.
are. Bosnians are Islam. They're Muslims.
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell you a story
Yeah.
of the first time so, you know, Elmasa, our grandma, rest in peace. So when I went to Bosnia the first time in 2005, when I went with Mom, only time I've been there, we were at her house, right? And because she was Muslim, and I didn't know what anything was, and I remember she was doing her prayers, you know, like they do them 5 times a day or whatever, and like they do their kneeling stuff. And I was scared. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" I thought she was like dying or something.
Because you were like 5.
I was 11, but my brain was like a 5-year-old.
You were 11, yeah.
I was 5 though in my mind, but like I didn't know like anything about it. Like I didn't know anything about religion. The only religion I really knew about was Mormons, because that's all my friends were and whatever. And she's doing that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like about to like walk in and ask her like for help or something, like to help her, and like Mom stops me, And she's like, no, like not right now. Like she's doing prayers. I'm like, ah.
Was it weird though?
It was so weird.
Hmm.
It was strange, and like you were at Baka's house like every day.
All the sounds, yeah, I love that.
Which just sounds so fucking cool. Like
It
I
does.
love
I love that.
shit. Like the towers that do like
Yeah,
the prayers
dude, that was
or
cool
whatever.
shit.
That shit sounds.
I love
dope
that
as fuck.
the cemetery is like black tombstones.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's and they do like a lot of like green ones for like because that's like their color and stuff for it. But yeah, no, like Bosnians are Muslims.
Oh, I knew that, but
yeah, no, like if you look at I was driving one day and
of Bosniaks in Boise,
Yeah.
yeah.
like Islamic community of Bosnians.
Dude, that's cool. Do you have to be like
Bosnian?
Well, do you have to be like like what would you dress? What would you do? What if you just wanted to see?
I'm pretty sure you can go in, but it's like Bosnians kind of judgmental. Like,
Yeah.
Mush Amerikanats.
I wouldn't
You
go.
know?
See, I would not feel comfortable going in there, but I would feel comfortable
Going Yazidi? Yazidi? What's this? There's so many religions when you think of it. See, that's like, it's a combination.
Dude, I like the Church of All Worlds. That sounds kind of cool.
Ka! That's cool. What religion? Are you any religion? Ka! Ka!
Where?
You just like right here, Ka. Because it's Church of All Worlds.
Yeah.
Ka. Ka, ka. I feel like this is like. I think it's because what's that one? Like when you like Scientology. Like, oh, it's like science. No, it's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I bet there's like another religion. It's like, oh, we love people. It's like, no, we love a certain kind of people. You know what I mean?
Jediism. What?
But we don't worship. But I think this is like. I think this is kind of like the spaghetti monster religion. You know, it's like a fake bullshit. Like, hey, let's just make a cult.
Yeah.
You know.
Mami Vata.
Mami Wata, African religion, heavily on water. So I'm pretty sure they're like Kangen people. They like Kangen water. Jainism, popular in India. 4 million of the 2 billion that live there. Clear themselves of all karma. Okay. Candomblé. Okay, that's.
But this is like nothing that like.
Yeah, this is
here.
like cool. Like these are just like unique religions.
Yeah, what's like a. Go to that. What's the coolest religion? What is that called? Go down a little bit. Any
religion doesn't murder. Okay. The flying spaghetti monster. That's what it is.
We should look at Satanism.
6. Okay, let's do this. 6 interesting religions you haven't heard of. Falun Gong, founded in China. Okay. Oh God.
It's still Falun Gong.
Oh, okay. See, this looks. See,
dude, that looks cool.
This
as shit.
This is changing it up a little bit. Old Norse, yeah, this is fucking Viking shit. I think. That's what it means. Belief in the gods in Old Norse enforces simple deities. Yeah, this is Nordic shit. Yeah, this is like, and they were
paganism. That's like Wiccan type.
Which like they were like fucked up back in the day.
Dude,
they just
cool
conquered
shit,
shit, which was cool.
That looks.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's cool.
That's it right there. Okay. That's fucking sick looking. Look at that. That look like it's this is not in America, but that look like why does that look American?
Yeah, I know.
It looks like why do we have
so good.
Yeah.
Where is that? Whoa.
Guessing like India or something. I don't know.
We go up a little bit. The main idea behind the faith of Baha'i is unity between people, religious. Okay.
Universe, people of cosmic, people of light powers. Now this.
What is this shit?
This is definitely like what's that one cult that killed themselves in the Nikes?
with the Kool-Aid. When they all drank the Kool-Aid.
What was it, like cyanide or whatever it was?
Right. This Czech religious group revolves around lecturer Ivo A. Benda and his apparent ability to telepathically communicate with extraterrestrial beings. They believe a fleet of spaceships orbits the Earth and observes us, helping those who they deem worthy, and ultimately will transport us to another dimension.
That's that religion. That's that cult that killed themselves. Because there's like this UFO is gonna come and pick you guys up.
Is that what it is?
Well, that's not it, but that's
But
literally.
that was like,
so if you're like the thing is, if you're following this, like whoever, oh yeah, here it is, Heaven's Gate, yeah.
Yeah. In light of the Heaven's Gate mass
As
suicide,
some people in the universe would commit similar acts, the fear disproved himself and Benda went on. Yeah, Heaven's Gate.
Lizard people.
Heaven's Gate would have been a cool one.
Yoruba.
Nigeria, Benin, Togo. On those single found on our list. So they have like their own fucking language. Chow Dai. In Vietnam. Oh, they communicate with the dead. That's a cool looking church.
That is cool.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. It's kind of cool. We should look up paganism at another time because it's like hour 25.
Yeah, we are. That's the last thing I want to look at before we ended it. So next
cool.
week we'll see what those two husband and wife, not con artists, tell us and tell me at least. And if I'm not on the next week's podcast, if it ever releases, that means I am dead. And they smited? So they smited me. So we'll see.
Right.
We'll hope.
Yep.
But other than that, thank you guys so much for joining on episode number 53 of the Religious Talking About Real Shit podcast.
We'll all become a religious podcast eventually.
We just start evangelical. That's
Evangelicals.
what it is. Evangelical church. That's the
God,
word
that
I was
we were
thinking
able to
of.
figure
Wow.
it out.
Just full circle. But thank you guys so much for joining us. This is not a cult. See you, retards.
Yep.
Did we say that last week?
What?
The help thing?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I did.
No, I don't help.
We were going to talk about Where Are They Now stars.
Never happened. You know what? I don't know. This might be putting in like after the credits. You know what we still haven't talked about? We wanted to do it like on episode 10.
What?
What are our fears? Remember we even wanted to talk about that? We're going to do an episode about just our fears.
We did.
We like kind of touched on it, but then we never actually did a full episode on it. It was still like 40 episodes.
We're letting people anticipate it.
Fear.
I bet you there's still people like, God, when are they going to talk about it?
They're like, that's the one.
Like waiting. I'm waiting for this fucking episode.
You know what sounds good right now?
What?
A fucking pilot Chinook.
Okay.
Bye.
Peace out. 8 out.
See you, retards.